What we what we talking about today? I'm ready.
What's going on, everybody,
What we
man? This
talking
is
about?
Crew 804. We are back. We're back. We're live streaming right now. And we got some topics to discuss. Hold on, give me one quick second. I want y'all to introduce yourselves real quick. I'm gonna start with Miss D. While I'm doing that, I'm gonna turn off the background noise on my end. All right.
Yo, what's up, everybody? It's your girl, Miss D, 804 in the building, man. How y'all doing, man? You know, we out here, the crew 804, night crew, we live. We got the ladies.
Love it.
Hey,
Who's next on
it's
the list?
I am Shannon. I'm just here to give my opinion. That's all I'm doing. And I got a lot to say. I got a lot to say. I have a lot to say always. Always got a lot to say. Ask me a question. I got an opinion.
Hey,
This gonna
I
be
need to get a
fun.
tripod thing.
Mercedes. Oh, that is Mercedes.
Oh, sorry.
Y'all gotta introduce yourself. Who else we got on here?
I'm
I'm
Brittany.
Mercedes.
I see you, Britt.
No whams. Hey girl. Hey Shan. Hey girl.
Hey,
How you
boo.
doing? I'm just here. I'm just here to view.
Okay. Her.
What is this?
All right, so we back. Sorry about that. Just take something off the TV in the background. But yeah, man. So welcome everybody to the Crew 804. We got somebody else popping in. Hey, man, I'm getting old. Like, hey. Okay. What's going on, Miss Ivory?
Hey.
What's going on?
Hey, what's going on, Abby?
So we're gonna hop into this discussion. We're gonna hop into this panel. We're gonna hop right into it.
Okay.
So I am going to throw the first question on the board. I you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. I'm just gonna show everybody.
We
All
Oh,
right,
the
it
black
is.
girl magic in here. Wait a minute.
voicing your opinion too much.
All right, so I want to break this up. Like, so when is voicing your opinion too much? Am I echoing?
You do got feedback. I was gonna tell you that too. You got feedback coming in.
Can you hear me now?
That sounds better. Something else?
That feedback gone?
Yeah, it's gone.
All right. Let's fix something on my end.
I mean, I feel like when voicing your opinion is too much is when it's not asked, right? I mean, because let's keep it real. Like on social media, everything is out there. So whatever you put in the atmosphere, then you pretty much ask people to be in whatever business you put out there. But if your opinion is not asked for, I think that's voicing your opinion too much.
Unsolicited advice. Yeah.
Definitely. Because if somebody asks you for an opinion, I mean, you can't say I'm too much at that point if I'm giving you what you asking me for. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
like, if I'm just in your business, that's too much.
Yeah. I can understand that. What happened to the host?
Exactly. This how you be doing. Don't worry about it. Look, we just gotta take over.
So how do you do it with your headphones?
The headphones, I know it.
So how do y'all do it? How do you connect to your headphones?
Whatever device you're using, you plug it, use it as a plug-in instead.
I don't know why it won't let me like hear it. Hey, Keisha.
Hey. How are you?
What's that? I'm Keisha's friend. We have a Keisha.
Yeah, the other Keisha.
Yeah.
How you been doing?
I'm doing all right. I can't complain, girl.
Good.
I'm here. I'm not. Yeah. How you been? You been good?
Been good. I'm here too.
Yeah.
Can we hear me?
I don't know
I'm-
why. My headphones.
I'm back, y'all. I'm sorry.
Yeah, Shannon, look at the question. This is really great for you.
What's the question?
When is voicing your opinion too much?
When you're affecting someone and how they feel, that's when it's voicing your opinions too much. I don't think it's nothing wrong with people voicing their opinion, but you need to be aware of like what you're saying and how it's also making someone else feel. And when I feel at times people voice their opinion and they do it at times to make people feel small or belittled. It's that you don't do that. If you're voicing your opinion, voice your opinion for something positive. You know what I'm trying to say? To uplift someone. Don't just be voicing your opinion because, oh, I'm a troll and I can just say what I want to say.
And let me bring you
There's a
down.
time and place for everything. That's how I feel.
That's true.
Okay, Shannon.
Yes, love. That's exactly how I feel. The time and place for everything. Time and place for everything. Time and
I
place.
like that. That's facts.
Time and
That's
place.
a good point that you
Look, time and place. Look, I'm trying to find the right lighting. Y'all, everybody looks so good. I'm trying to find the right lighting.
It took me weeks to find this light. I just found it tonight. I've been using the wrong lighting for weeks at this point.
Look, I'm in my daughter's room, and she like,
been done.
she got these lights that can change and stuff. I'm like, let me come in Ava's room so I can look nice. Look, she's like, mommy, get out my room.
It's the LED lights for me.
Yeah, it's a time and place for everything. Voice your opinion when you're trying to do something, like when you're trying to uplift people. People always want to voice their opinions and make people feel worse about what the hell is going on. Because that's so easy to do. It's so easy to be negative. It's so easy to be negative.
Things you don't know about, things you're not knowledgeable about, right?
That part.
Of experience, and then you try to tell a person how, and sometimes even when you have experience, everybody copes with things differently. You can't really
that part. I love it.
How they can feel about something, because I try to tell you the key word is feel. Just because I'm saying feel doesn't mean I'm saying you're doing that. But this is how
exactly.
I feel.
And feelings are fleeting. That's what I need people to realize. Feelings are fleeting. How you feel right now, you can feel something different in the next 5 seconds sometimes. When you talk to somebody, what's going on. Feelings are fleeting. Feelings can change like that. That means just because you feel it don't mean it's the truth either.
Exactly.
That part. Oh, shut your mouths up. Like, shut up. Shut up.
Yo, can you hear me?
So shut.
What's your take on it, A-Rob?
Can y'all hear me?
We
Yes.
can.
Oh, damn. I didn't even know if y'all hear me. My bad. I'm sitting over here like, I'm trying to figure this shit out. All right. So, yeah. So, my opinion, the reason why I brought this question up, man, is because of y'all know about AJ Brewer and all the stuff and everything he got going on and everything, right? So this is what I mean.
Donation. He did a donation.
Oh, the local.
He needs a donation.
Yes, the local dude, ladies. The local dude. Yeah, the cafe guy.
Ain't that about
But he got himself into some hot water with the whole situation. So why? Of course, I'm a man. I ain't speaking on nothing like that. Like,
please
you know
don't.
I ain't got.
Please don't. Exactly.
That's why you married and your wife loves you, because
that part.
You don't need to speak on, because that's what I be saying. He did that to himself. First of all, that is like a triggering topic. Some people have been molested and raped. They have to.
That part.
Saying, my uncle rapes me. Let me carry his fetus and hate my baby for the rest of the baby's life because it's my uncle. He's going to resent the baby anyway. So it's like, dude, what if somebody just shoved something up his ass and just, said, well, just take it, take it. You know what I mean? Like, that's the same.
I'm dead serious. Like, exactly. Like, no man. I know men feel like I know like men, like, in the end, like they do feel like, oh, like I should have a say to it. That's cute. Well, you should have a say. Don't be coming in people. Don't be coming in people if you don't want no baby. Okay, that part. If I just, I got a lot of things. don't do it.
Because they say, well, she should have laid down with him.
No, it's an open platform. Say whatever you gotta say.
Yes, this is uncensored.
So
Nonsense.
AJ Brewer is the guy that made a comment on Facebook about Roe versus Wade being a good thing,
Yes.
advocating for it. Okay. And then
And
I
you
then
have
don't think
you get
that-
a donation.
I don't think that it's a bad thing that he voiced his opinion. I think that he should have done it separately from Facebook, where he shows where his business operates. Like, he has a lot of patrons on Facebook. So if that's his opinion, fine, but don't say it on Facebook where people can see it.
Publicly, yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Time and place for everything.
It's a
Your
time and
brand
place
is
for
tied to
everything.
your
I mean, but
business.
that's the good thing about social media, because it shows you who's the biggest, the womenizers, the trolls. It kind of just separates. It's easier for me to like dissect who I want to deal with these days, because
I call it.
let them talk.
I call it Facebook.
And that's it, So I'm
Yeah,
glad
I
that
mean,
he
I
exposed
think-
how you felt, because I was supporting him. My homeboy, shout out to Remo, the comedian. He used to do a show there, and he would do his comedy skit there, and then he would have like locals come in, and I was rocking with. I'm like, yeah, black on, brewery,
Yeah.
like, church on Lake Perry, what I'm saying? Like, okay,
Yeah.
the historic community, black community at that. So I was really rooting for him, but if you, the Roe versus Wade, that was it for me.
Yeah,
That's
gonna be big.
That was it.
that's some deep stuff.
That's some deep stuff.
The privacy of your home, if you want to be, I mean, look at
I
Trump.
think too, like having an opinion, but he kept doubling down on it as well. Like there wasn't
It's
even
like,
a
I
room
said
for
what I
conversation. It was like he made an opinion, but there was no room to even have a conversation about it. It was just
Exactly.
like it is what I said. What I said, and as if
Well,
that's
he made
somehow
a post
makes you-
afterwards that said I said what I said. So that donation gonna donate what it donate.
Yeah, and that's where I break it down as. It's like now you on Facebook, you on GoFundMe, you asking for people to support your business, but it's like you shouldn't even put that out where you on this public platform like that. And that's what I mean by like voicing opinion too much. Like I see a lot of people out here, they voicing their opinion to a lot of different things. I mean, I say we are too, but I'm not going to stretch it to a limit where it's going to hurt my family. And that's why I'm like,
right.
Now y'all
But what is the limit to, like, how are we to determine whose limit is what? Like,
I like that question.
you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like,
Good
I think it
question.
depends on your platform. I think it depends on, like, for me, like I'm an open book. Okay, I live a private life, but if you're around me, I'm an open book. And my friends always tell me, like, you just say too much. I'm like, I don't care. So, like, if you don't care about the
like me,
you don't care about the consequences, then that's fine. But it's just I feel like social media made people feel like they can say what they want to say. They can, but when there's
exactly.
Like one down on me, and then they getting shot at. It's like, oh my God, they killed Billy. It's like, well, Billy was on Facebook talking shit about smoking. You know what I'm saying? Malik Pack. You know what I mean? So it's like whatever you put in the atmosphere, energy. You know what I'm saying? That goes like with
you look like the energy you give out, you get it back.
That's what
the energy you give out, that's you're gonna get that energy back. Exactly. Don't be surprised, love. Don't be surprised.
As long as you're okay with getting whatever energy you're pushing out, I'm cool with saying whatever you look at Trump. Shoot, Trump say whatever he want.
Oh my gosh. I just talked about Trump today. Don't even talk about Trump. Don't even talk about Trump. White privilege. White privilege. We even talk about white privilege, white rich privilege, and how it runs deep in America, and people act like they don't realize that shit. And I'm like, black people, if y'all better fucking wake up about America. That's what America is run by. White, rich, old men who've been doing shit. Ain't about, they just do it because they got the power. Yeah. Don't leave me alone. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Don't talk to me, black people. If you don't know your history.
Old balls.
Don't talk to me, black people, if you don't know your fucking history. Before Black Lives Matter. Before Black Lives Matter, Black Lives always mattered, okay? Y'all should know your fucking history, especially if you live in fucking Virginia. Know your damn history. Get the fuck out of here. Know your history.
And that's
know your history. That's a whole different topic. Leave me alone.
Yeah, people don't want to be taught.
Leave me alone.
Everybody's a professional. everything, you know. So
Leave me alone, black people.
Yeah.
Leave me alone. Don't start with me.
Y'all done stirred Shannon up. Y'all done stirred her up.
She just went off.
Y'all don't. I'm sorry. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Because I would read y'all for filth, black people. Leave me alone. Know your fucking history, black people. Know your history. We know Nicki Minaj. We know all the other shit, but we don't know our fucking history.
Yeah.
Know your fucking history.
And then a lot of people that do know, they come with the coonery, you know. People don't realize how much coonery, even when we destroy ourselves, it's a form of coonery because it's like that's the plan. It's like shit, we don't have to keep killing them. Let them do it, you know.
Stop it.
You know, we do have in our communities, you know, disadvantages. I'm not gonna say that,
we
but
do.
there's so much knowledge and education out here now and opportunities.
It's so much.
It's no
so
excuse.
much.
It's right
There's
there
no excuse.
You know, all the information, anything you want to do. So I'm tired of that, you know, the white man on my neck thing, because it's like,
man.
Yeah.
White man always been on your fucking neck. White man always been everywhere. Cut it out. White man, we all live up to the white man standards and we don't even know that we're doing it. Get the hell out of here. Don't leave me alone.
Like, give some examples of like.
Leave me alone.
Like, give us some examples of that.
Yeah, give examples of what you're trying to get at. Like,
as far as what?
As far as what? What examples?
Like, when you're saying the white people, I agree with you, but I mean, what
examples? Okay, white privilege. Oh, you want me to go into it? Oh, okay. Even my black daughter, because she has a body, she can wear the same thing that a white little girl will wear. But my daughter will be sexualized because she's black and she has body. Oh, Ava shouldn't wear that. But if she was a white girl up and down, ain't no issue with that. Ain't no issue with that shit. What are you talking about?
Like she's being grown. It's just her body.
Like she's being grown. Like black girls are automatically sexualized automatically, and it's not right. Just because you got body, you automatically sexualized. That's not right.
Agree.
That's not right.
Do you think that stems from like people's ideal type, like in the general population being the European body, and it being like it's almost like we're othered. Our bodies are othered, not like the exception.
I think it comes from
their ass and lips now to look like us.
Exactly.
I think it comes from old white men's fetishes of black women.
Thank you, love. That part. I told Mercedes that. Yes. Every time a white man comes up to me, he's fetishizing me. Every time. It's like, you're a fetish. Like, because like I've had a white man approach me like a Gene Dean looking motherfucker, like with a cowboy hat and everything. You know? And like I was like with my child's father, he was like, "Oh, that's your bodyguard." And then his wife was like this white petite looking woman. Why are you even trying to talk to me? You're fetishizing me. Look, I'm not even your type. I'm not even your type.
Yeah.
I'm not your type.
Yep, and their white wives are mad. So
and you mad at me? I don't want your white husband.
Yeah.
Especially not Billy Bob.
Definitely fetishization. Like you're to be coveted. And I'm like, yeah.
Yeah. They fetishize us. Yeah. They have a fetish for black women. And that's heavy. And that's not right.
Yep. And their white wives are mad. So their white wives are policing our bodies and telling us what we need.
Exactly.
That's too much.
That's too much. Exactly. She's doing too much. Like,
and I mean, even culturally, I mean, you know, they call it twerking over here, but let's be real, that started over in Africa. You know, it was a part of tribal dance, the big jewelry, the earrings, that that was a part of our culture was royalty. So it's like we was used to the fabulosity of things and having nice things, and it's just they call it ghetto, but we've been dancing and dressing and
like the ghetto word really is like what was used for Jewish people when they was living in New York. Don't even get me started on the word ghetto, where it really comes from.
With the concentration camp.
Yeah, exactly.
The language definitely gets twisted.
Language gets twisted all around. All around. That part that fits somebody's narrative, Sadie's. Exactly.
That's all it is. Yeah.
That's why I'm like, fucking America. Don't we love it?
America, fuck yeah.
All right.
I said fucking America. I said fucking America. Don't we love it? Don't we love America?
Oh. I lost connection.
That leads me to this.
America the Great.
Good Lord, Shannon. So I want to bring up this topic. This is the topic of discussion. I know everybody knows what I'm about to bring up. It's Tiffany Haddish and the Aries Spears.
These two fools.
And people thought I was a hater when I said Tiffany Haddish was not funny. People,
baby, she ain't funny. She is not funny. You are correct.
I've been saying that she wasn't funny, like from the jump.
To me, she's like a Mike Epps. Like Mike Epps is funny.
Oh, he's not funny. You're right. I love you. You're right.
Yeah, he's not. I don't get the I'm kind of like.
I don't think Tiffany Haddish is funny. She's cringe funny. It's cringy.
I think she's wild, like in a good movie. Like I didn't really like the stand up,
Yeah, she has that energy, which I think is what people draw people to her. But I was like,
I was just cringe, man. It really
cringed
me back to a trigger. And I'm reading this damn book called The Body
That Trigger
about trauma and trigger and fucking and shit. And watching that video, I'm dead ass. Like they were showing.
I had never seen.
Like it took me back to like molestation.
Yes.
I just don't know how no one was like, pause.
This isn't right. Yeah, it was like what the fuck?
It wasn't even funny though. It was just
nothing was funny. And I laugh at everything. That shit wasn't funny. That wasn't funny.
You do laugh at everything.
I laugh at everything. That shit wasn't funny. There was nothing funny.
You gonna pull up the clip?
Yeah,
I don't want you to pull up nothing.
I want to ask a question.
I say I ain't seen it.
I want to ask a question real quick though. So Kevin Hart founded her, right?
Yeah.
Shit,
is there any correlation between the Kevin Hart?
I gotta go. I gotta go. I got to go.
What was the question?
Say the question one more time because I can hear you.
I be guilty by association with a lot of people. You feel me? Like,
because it's like the R. Kelly and Jay-Z thing. Jay-Z knew what was going on with R. Kelly the whole time. So the question was
your question though?
The question was Kevin Hart founded Tiffany Haddish. Like he's the one who introduced her to America or to the world, basically. Is there any do we hold him accountable? Because there's no way he wouldn't have known.
I don't agree with that at all. I mean, I don't know why he was responsible for all of her past. I mean, we would have to assume that he knew her entire Rolodex of work. I think that's a little presumptuous.
She don't have no work.
I mean, I feel like if that's the case, we just need to count America.
I'm not saying that he's not culpable there.
Nobody's talking about the uncles in the family. Nobody's counseling the uncles in the family that they let just sit at the Thanksgiving table. So
I know what I'm so much happening right now.
No, because I'm being real. Like everybody, it's so much darkness out here, right? Like you just don't know who's into what. The problem is we worship adults. We worship.
Yeah, for sure.
And put them on this pedestal. Like they ain't Uncle Ray Ray. They used to peek through the toilet stall. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I think that we hold them to this high thing, and when they do stuff, we shock. But like.
I don't know why we're shocked. I think people just lose sight of the fact that they're real. Like they're not like made of glass. So like everybody else, people just, I think people love celebrityism. They love the idea of like the royalties, the luxuries that come with that lifestyle. You know, but I don't know. I think with regards to like the R. Kelly situation as well, yeah, there are so many people that are culpable in that. So many people, but we always hear that one name, R. Kelly, and he's trash, you know.
Oh God!
But it's like, oh God!
And he got nervy talking about Lizzo, his wide back neck ass. Let me tell you something. Lizzo is big, beautiful, and the bomb. Her spirit. I was watching her Big Girl show. Her spirit is what got me. Like she is so bomb inside out, and he whack with his hate ass. Lizzo pop compared to his. I'm about to put a circle around his neck right there so I can bomb his ass.
So what?
Talk about Lizzo one week, and then you looking at boys' booties the next week. That's the shit I be talking about, man.
Oh Lord.
That was cringe. What year was that made?
Honestly, I couldn't even tell you. I think it was. Hold on, I need to do more.
It was
research.
like 10 years ago. They said it was about 10 years
like
old.
10,
okay.
Like,
that's not that long ago.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah. So what's her excuse? Like, was there a statement that was made about this shit?
Yeah, she said, you know, I thought I was doing a skit just for something funny, but it was nothing funny about it, and then I realized that.
That sounds exactly how she would say it. That's exactly how she would say it.
It really does.
Exactly how she would say it. Sounds just like her. Sounds just like her.
Did y'all see any other videos?
I saw the entire video. Man. It was cringing. But YouTube blurs it out, but Instagram shows it without the little doggy on the booty.
And my thing is, it's like, no, like they keep blaming them too, but I'm like, everybody else though. What about the other cats? The
cameraman.
The cameraman. Who else? Who
when I was there.
Parents.
Well, yeah,
where the fuck was his parents?
Like, who decided this was a good idea?
That part.
I always know where my kids at. I just don't understand. People do not be involved.
I don't understand either. Like nobody just be taking my kids. Nobody be taking Ava. I don't know where the hell she at. And I be texting her like, she be like, "What you doing?"
And I get like wanting to be famous and wanting to like get that light and everything like that. But I'm like, how you leaving your kid to like? I don't care how famous these people is. I don't know you, my nigga. Like,
look, when you famous, you know. I feel like when you're famous, that's even more like that's even more a question mark for me. When you out in the public, what the hell you be doing? Because like y'all think that y'all just have this clout that you just can do whatever you want to do, and it's not okay just because you have money or fame. You cannot do whatever you want to do. No, especially not with my child. No,
somebody got to
not with my baby. No,
I mean, it's just literally like my kids couldn't go nowhere until they start talking. Like I'm gonna keep it a band.
Look, even when she talk, look, she go to her daddy house. I be like, "What you and your daddy do?" Listen, okay, I'm asking questions. What you do?
Especially with these,
you better talk to your kids.
All this bull, I'm right there. I'm right there. Every filming, every taping, everything. I'm right there. Like or somebody.
Listen, R. Kelly couldn't supposedly read or write, so like people find ways to do stuff. It's just
like to the extent that they went like they multiple scenes. He in the bathtub with the boy.
Yeah.
Stop. The baby oil got me. When you showed me the baby oil, I was done. I said, okay, I'm done.
Looking at him through the newspaper.
Yes. Oh, that was creepy. That was creepy.
It was
cringy.
It was because as a child, I would have felt awkward doing it. And I felt like when you look at the little boy, he kept doing this little smirk. In my opinion, that was a nervous smile. You know, kids would do that when they feel awkward, do that little, you know.
Yeah.
Like, he probably was uncomfortable. Like y'all zooming in on his booty and his underwear. It was too graphic.
It was too much.
Like he playing R. Kelly.
Nothing was funny about it.
In the background, like he got a newspaper up. But first, it ain't got no holes in it. Then he dropped one of the papers. There's 2 holes in it where his
Yeah.
ass got up. But they're zooming in on the little boy, like when he got his legs open, or when he was bent over playing with the fire truck. They're zooming in on his cheeks with his drawers. He got in the bathtub with the little boy. Like
It was disturbing.
It was called The Man of a Pedophile. Like that's what
it was so
That is
disturbing.
supposed to be a comedy, though, right?
This was supposed to be funny.
That part, exactly. What is funny about it? Was nothing funny, especially when 1 in 4 people, like if you're in a room of 4 people, one of those people have been molested or raped.
Exactly.
Okay, one of us on here have been molested or touched. One of us. Okay, so it's nothing funny about that type of stuff when it happens so prevalent, especially in the Black community. We don't want to talk about stuff like that. That's not funny, especially when it happens to boys. Stuff happens to boys in the Black community all the time, and people don't want to talk about it.
Oh yeah,
That's not-
men are demasculated if they don't. Like I know guys personally that has been traumatized from their babysitter, and like
Me too, girl.
Traumatized them because they would have been a bitch ass nigga. But now,
he thought it was cute. I'm like, you were 6 years old, she was 17. There's nothing cute about that.
Different things. So it's like, yeah, that shit really plays a part.
There was
like,
nothing cute about that. Boys get molested but boys like they try to change it, especially if it's a woman doing it.
Yeah,
well, I was.
Yeah, she gave me that pussy.
I'm like, you were 6 and she was 17.
You're mentally traumatized, and she groomed you, and you're gonna find
exactly.
out where you can't
exactly
with a woman because you resent women from her touching you.
That part, okay. It's nothing funny about molestation or nothing like that. Especially within the Black community, because like molestation and stuff usually happens within the family and stuff like that. 2 people you trust. It's nothing funny about it. Nothing funny about it at all. It's like disheartening. It's nothing funny about it.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing funny about it at all. That pisses me off.
And let's not forget the school system.
Oh,
we're gonna leave that for another day.
That's another day. That's another day. Look, in the school system, parents, you got to still be on top of shit. Don't expect the school.
Yeah,
you still got to be on top of shit. Don't expect the school to do everything for you. Be on top of shit still. That's all I have to say. They nasty too. They sure are.
My question, like, is on top of this, like, far like, in her involvement, she trying to say that, like, she wanted to.
I don't think she that smart, Aaron. To be quite honest, I don't think Tiffany Haddish is that smart. She doesn't make a lot of sense. She's been in issues before, and her responses to me, she'd be like, "Fuck you!" Like she'd be on some hood shit, like whatever. She don't care. She doesn't care. She don't care. She doesn't care. Okay, she doesn't care. She's not funny, and she don't care.
I believe this is gonna end Aries Spears' career. But do you believe this is?
He don't have no career. I remember Mad TV. He ain't got no damn career.
It might not. We live in a backwards ass world that everything that's bad is good. Everything that's good is bad. So they might.
I mean, she'll be canceled temporarily, but
that part exactly.
Yeah, there's so many pedophiles out here, man. Like they run the country.
She'll come back. Yeah.
So Tiffany could make a comeback.
Yeah.
Yeah, eventually.
Is Common still with her? Is Common and her still dating?
No, they broke up like. And I said that I was like, damn, maybe that's why they spirit could collab. But she said it was work related. She said that basically her career was taken off.
Common realized she was a dumb hoe. That's what he realized. I don't want to deal with you no more. I ain't got time for this.
I just told my best friend that this morning, like, that's probably why Common spirit couldn't.
He said, "Come close to me, baby." No, he don't want her to come close. No, he don't want her to come close. Don't. Common said, "I don't got time for this. You are because you ain't got no fucking common sense, hoe."
Bye. How you gonna date a guy named Common with no common sense?
Ain't nobody coming close to you. I ain't got time for that. It's just dumb.
This is the first thing I've heard of her being in trouble. I wasn't familiar with anything else.
Oh, girl. She like DUIs and shit that she done got before.
In the, told her story or some shit.
I've heard a couple of stories of she's like grabbing men's private parts. She be
Oh
grabbing.
my!
Yeah.
Some rapper came out and said that she just grabbed his dick and just like this needs, like I feel like that
What? I'm like, that was so one-sided. See, us ladies, we was wrong for that because we was ready to be one-sided. We was ready to be ashamed ourselves. Just talking about guys getting molested. We over here like,
what the fuck? As I trying to say, it's not right. Nobody should touch somebody's. Nobody's body should be touched. Nobody touch nobody. That's like fucked up. Like what the?
Like, what did the guy say? Was he like offended?
This all popped up like right after he said all this shit about Lizzo. He started coming.
God don't like ugly. I don't like ugly. I'm trying to say.
Like, you know what I said? He
timing is interesting.
Basically,
he got turned. Karma came in quick in less than a week.
Yeah, it did. So that part.
Is the child suing?
Yes.
Yes. The sister and the brother sued. The mom sued, and they didn't get it. The mom couldn't get any money from them, or I don't know what happened. Something happened. Because Ari Spears' lawyers came up and said something like, "Hey, yo, you know, this a money grab. Like the mama couldn't get no money from us. Now the kids trying to get some money from us. But if you got video proof that you posted online of you molesting somebody, like
that's yeah."
The video was disturbing enough. I feel like the kids were sexually molested on the video. Like I feel like the kids was violated in the video. So God knows what happened behind the scenes, because in the video it was cringing.
I was cringing watching. Like, yeah, I was cringing.
Imagine what they cut out. Like, imagine what they cut out.
That's what I'm saying. So it's like
that's
I
what
feel
they
like
kept.
they was molested
That's
on
what
the video.
they kept, y'all.
I got a question.
Go ahead.
Did y'all see the video of Nelly yet?
Wait, Nelly got a video, bro?
I just saw that shit today. Oh my god!
Oh my god!
Nelly got a video.
That's been in the headlines for a while now.
Oh my
you mean I got showing his penis? You mean that video?
His ratings went up
too, bro.
What video?
Hold on. Let me hear her.
So basically, it's not as bad as the Tiffany and Aries Spears thing, but he's like at his concerts, and it's like multiple videos of different little girls, like they look like they be like 12.
Oh no, 13. I ain't see that shit.
No.
You know the song that he got with
Tip Drill?
Brooks? No, hell no.
Like the drill.
Damn.
The one where he's like, it's all in
like Tip Drill gotta be the worst one.
Over and over again. That little country song he got. He's like,
with the Tim McGraw.
Tim McGraw.
It's crossover music. It's crossover music.
But look, so he's got the young girl standing on the stage, and he's like stroking their hair, rubbing their feet. It's just really cringy. It's very cringy.
Wait. How old these girls is?
Yeah.
They look like 12, 13. Like they look like children.
The time we're auctioned off as women anyway. I mean, let's be real. Like the sad part about it, this is the problem, right? We sexualize things or overly sexualize the human body, right? And then this shit happens, and then we mad about it. But it's like we gotta stop, because like I had 4 sisters when I was growing up. We all had upstairs. I've seen so many different types of titties and coochies, and it's not sexualized in my eyes. It's a coochie, man. I mean, if you're a girl, you got a coochie. If you're a boy, you got a titty. I mean, unless you hermaphrodite or whatever. You know what I mean? So I'm just saying, like, it's not, we sexualize everything. And then like in other countries, like we get married the latest in this country. Other countries, they're getting married at 12 and 13. So they start their period, they're considered a grown woman. You know, so we're grown, man. We are really raised from birth to serve men. Like we are trained, even when our families don't realize we are trained to serve men, and
That's
like
why I'm gay.
No, y'all not here to serve us. We here to serve y'all. Go ahead.
No, but that's how we are trained.
Yeah, okay, whatever. Okay, you be serving who? That's no. Yeah, you're trained to be subservient to men. Yeah.
Steps in and help.
Y'all here to be supportive, man.
Mm-hmm.
Let him explain it.
We are trained to be that way. Mm-hmm. You are.
Yes, sir.
The man's supposed to run the household. Like,
hold on, Shannon. Hold on.
Yeah, yep.
Let the man speak. Let the man speak.
No, don't let Shannon. Look, don't let Shannon get to talking. Because when Shannon get to talking, y'all ain't want to hear what Shannon got to say. So leave me alone. Leave me alone.
Let him talk.
That's
I don't want to even talk.
Household y'all brought up in, but originally the man's supposed to.
No, that ain't. See, that part ain't even true for me. That ain't even true. That's not even true for me. Nope. My dad served us. He helped us. So, nah.
You didn't even let that man finish
that part.
Yeah, I mean that's what I'm saying though. I'm on your side. You sitting here,
Right.
Batman, trying to beat me down. God damn, that's what's wrong with y'all now.
No. Okay. Go ahead, talk. Shannon, let him talk.
Y'all here for support. Y'all supposed to just, I ain't saying y'all no cookers and no cleaners because we supposed to do that too. But the woman ain't just here for just us. We still got kids and stuff together that we gotta nurture and stuff like that. But I mean, that's
there
just
ain't a
how
whole
we be
lot of
brought up these
Ernst
days.
and Mikes in the world though either, I mean, I'ma just keep it a band, so salute to y'all for knowing, because it's like I seen this girl, and I'm sure she did it for clout. She looked like she was about 19. She was like, yeah, because if you suck your dude dick 6 days a week, you'll get a ring. I'm like, that bitch jawline out of place, baby. Because if that's all you think I'm focused on, I'm gonna just be like, this is all we call.
It's that part.
How are you a porn
It's
star?
that part. I don't like. I'm not raising my daughter to. I'm raising my.
Just touch me. Nothing sexual. You know what I'm saying? Like, intimacy is gone. It's gone. It's gone. Like when she said, I was like, she's such a stupid bitch because she must not be doing anything. Because you want head 6 days a week. I better not be employed. Yeah, we better have a nanny. Yeah. If I feel like doing it 6 days that week, then that makes sense. But it's not like a set in stone type of. My neck can't function like that. Like people watch too much porn, man. It's unrealistic expectations. I'm telling you. People watch.
I've heard that before too.
Unrealistic expectations of what your mate supposed to do when he's sitting there with a cock ring. That's why he keep getting up on the porn. She's sitting there. They done cut the scene 73 times. That's why she's.
I'm done. I'm done with her.
I'm just being real. Like he got a cock hold on, man. Like that pussy's hard for 73 hours. Can't put that pressure on.
That's the only ring she gives me.
Too much pressure on the man. God damn, how many hours? Yeah, man, we was on here talking about cock holds and
love you, boo.
She coming like what? But nah, like we was just talking about expectations, man, of male and females. Like people be so into all this pornography, like that they got this false expectation of what's supposed to be going on at home. You know what I mean? It's like, nah, we ain't doing all that. Like we not. It don't work like that. Cause like, where do intimacy come in? And when do we just hold hands? Like when do we just lay there? And
it's so crazy.
I got a question for y'all about intimacy. Do y'all think that kissing is more intimate than having sex?
100%.
I do.
Why?
Yeah.
Why is that?
You say kissing?
Yeah, kissing is more intimate than actually having sex.
Than actual sex.
I mean, probably not more than sex, but kissing is very intimate. Like, I wouldn't say more than sex. No, I don't think more than sex. But
I've asked a guy recently, and he said that kissing is more. He couldn't explain why, but he said kissing is more intimate.
I agree with that because like a dog and heat will smash anything that's bent over. Like sex is so regular. Like if a dog go down the street, there's a female dog, he's gonna hit it, and he can go to the next block. Like even animals do it. Like if there's some butt there, they're gonna do it. So anybody can do it. You know what I mean? Anybody can plow you down. It's like with that kiss, you kind of like start communicating with the lips. It's when you got that bond, it is a communication. Like sometimes y'all don't have to say anything. You can just kind of kiss and feel the love coming from that person. You know what I'm saying? But that's intimacy. It is different from what we see out here today. It's not a lot of intimacy out here portrayed. What we think intimacy is, and it's not. Intimacy is us being extremely aroused and not doing anything because we just want to be in that moment, you know?
Yeah.
So I agree with the guy you talking
Yeah. Y'all funny.
Oh man, y'all is live. I'm loving the energy. I'm loving the vibe.
I don't even care no more. I mean, whatever happens with them, that's gonna happen. That situation, they gonna get what they deserve. That video, all that. Whoever, and any and everybody else, even Nelly. If Nelly got some, and somebody want to press some charges on them, let them all catch it because it's crazy out here. Like
that's what I told somebody. That's the R. Kelly argument for me. Like, do I think other people should be locked up with R. Kelly? Yes, but he touched children, so he's in jail. If he didn't touch kids, he wouldn't be in prison. Don't touch kids. I mean,
so what they got going on now?
What you
I seen the post. But do Tiffany Haddish or Spears got anything they got going on? They trying to do or pursue or anything? Because you know most of these claims come out when people are trying to do something like Bill Cosby.
And that's what I'm saying. Like he got caught up after he started talking about what you call him?
Lizzo.
Who?
Janice back.
I'm back, girl. You missed me, boo. I missed you.
Oh, so he started talking about Lizzo, and so this how all this happened.
Exactly.
Oh yeah. They were to attack him, man.
You talking about Aries?
I mean, I don't know. Things happen.
Tiffany too. So because Tiffany was in the videos. No, did you see the videos?
Yeah.
You ain't see the video, love. You gotta see that video. It's disturbing.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna pull the video up. I'll be right back.
Yeah, it's no allegation. Like I was telling you before you got on, Mike and Kay. Like basically, like I feel like it was molestation going on in the video to put them kids in that vulnerable state like that.
It was disturbing.
What happened behind
it was
the scenes.
disturbing.
It was that bold to do that in front of the camera.
But it's so crazy because R. Kelly, Nelly, like you said earlier, a lot of people been doing this. Like Aaliyah was young as hell.
Come on now.
Like a lot of these people was young.
She was
hanging around these stars like Jay-Z. All these people ain't got them slick. They be doing certain shit to become famous. And
it's the money. It's the money.
It's about money, and that image is everything.
Yeah.
Shit's just weird. How do y'all? I have another question. How do y'all feel about them trying to put pedophiles in the LGBTQ plus community?
No, that has nothing to do with that. I always hate that. I hate when people be like, when somebody say they're gay. No, it has nothing to do with that. Like, it has nothing to do. I hate that. They be like, oh, you're gay. Oh, you're a pedophile. It's not the same fucking thing. That's disgusting.
They're trying to say because if you're a pedophile, you can't help what you like. So just like being gay, you can't help.
It has nothing to do with children.
Be a pedophile that doesn't have the mind to eat. Our brain don't develop till we 26 years old. So you're 35 and you're
you nice. I be giving I say 25.
Yeah.
You real nice. You giving them an extra year.
Feedback. You got headphones?
Yes.
Me?
Yeah, because I'm getting a lot of feedback from somebody. Like, I'm trying to figure out
somebody
who it is.
It might I just muted myself. It's not me.
I don't have headphones.
Can you hear it now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hold on, let me put myself on mute.
Yeah. Hello?
Somebody say something. I still hear
I'm
it.
still hearing that feedback. Hold on. I don't know what the hell is going on.
All right, so Aaron, now you put yourself on mute. Test it.
He just went away and I ain't hear it.
All right, so Mercedes, put it on mute on your end.
Okay.
All right, it's Mercedes.
Yeah, I think. Yeah.
Got her.
Mercedes,
We got her. That's who it was.
I'm like, yo, where all this feedback coming from?
What happened? What did I do?
It's your phone. You got a lot of feedback, so just
I'm
take
good.
off mute.
Not mad. Thank you, son.
Put it on mute.
Yeah. Hello?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
You need some headphones, Mercedes.
I tried with my headphones and they don't work, so I don't know.
That sounds good though now.
I guess when she's listening back to us, it's us feedbacking off of her audio.
Off of her audio.
Keep yourself muted.
Yeah, just chime in when you're ready to talk.
Oh, okay.
You had to say something. They're like, Judas, cut your mic off. It's like, Judas, cut your mic off.
Y'all got me tripping, bro.
Say that joint all sad. Okay. It's all right. You'll be back. You ain't gotta sound like that.
I'm gonna try to find this jank real quick, man. Y'all keep on talking. I just had to get that feed.
Don't nobody want to see that video.
Look, man.
Yeah, it was.
Nah, I want to see what the hell going on.
video.
I can't just be talking about people.
I'm not gonna play the whole thing. I'm not gonna play the
Mike
whole
ain't
thing.
seen it though, Kay.
Watch that shit on your own time. I was cringy as hell watching that. thing.
Exactly.
He cringe.
So how old is the
on YouTube? They blur it up with a dog. It's like a dog that they're showing.
The video I found, it ain't how to. I think they had it blurred out. I ain't even gonna say they didn't. They had it blurred out. They did.
Not on Instagram. Instagram gives you raw dog.
I saw the whole thing. It was like a frail, skinny little
filter.
child sitting there in his little Spidey Man drawers. Fucking weird. Oh, it's so cringy.
Yeah, and he looked like peeping through a newspaper and got the kid like jacking off a train.
Yeah.
I'm like, yo, you're wilding, bro. Like
then he got in the tub with the little boy.
Then he got in the tub. He had the little boy rub baby oil on him and shit. He rubbing baby oil on the little boy. I was like, yo,
you could keep that video. I've been.
I'm telling you, it's bad, man. It's horrible. It was nothing funny about it. It wasn't funny. It just wasn't.
No, that ain't no funny matter. That's disgusting as hell.
It wasn't funny.
It was disgusting. And I laugh at everything. And it was nothing funny about that video. It was nothing funny. It was cringy. It's nothing funny. Exactly. It was nothing funny about that video, y'all. It was cringy. When I'm sitting there cringing, like, ooh, like, ew. It was.
So that leads me to the.
That's what I'm like, Tiffany. Something ain't right with Tiffany. I'm trying to tell you, something ain't right with that girl. Like you just gonna.
Bad, like something may have happened to her. Like she's a victim of something. I don't really know what.
I mean, she told her story.
She's talking about her life.
Yeah, she.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I still don't get like these supposed to be your. Like, apparently these were her friends' kids.
That was her friend. Yeah.
Yeah, and she like.
That was her friends' kids.
Yeah.
Yes. And like what Aaron, she said she told her friend that she was taking their friend to Nickelodeon, the babies to Nickelodeon.
Nickelodeon skit shoot.
She lied.
Yeah. So this is what
and it's a low budget. And it's low budget. Like it looks like somebody
so low budget, love. So low budget.
Exactly. It was
man, these people be set up to do stuff like that. All these motherfuckers.
They do. You gotta watch everybody, men and women, when it comes to your kids. Even when you know them, especially when you know them. Protect your children. Ask your
I ain't
children
even just talking
questions.
about regular people. I'm talking about these famous motherfuckers. They be the main
Oh,
ones
like
into
Hollywood
all this
people.
stuff. Man,
Yeah.
Hollywood
Yes.
is beyond
But
weird.
I mean,
Like,
at some point, they were
Yeah.
normal people. So that be making me think like, how many normal motherfuckers be out here thinking that same thing?
no, it's
That's
how
true,
many of them
sis.
be doing this to become
It's
where
a
they at now
lot.
to get that platform.
Yeah, I agree with Mike. It's about money. I
It's
feel
about
like
that money.
Yeah, I feel like Tiffany, she may have had some abuse in her past, but I don't think that was, I mean, I'm sure that's a contributing factor, but it was about her trying to make it. You know,
Trying to
her
clout
thinking that
chase.
this
I
might be it.
read her
Yeah,
book, and
this
that
might
shit
be
was
it.
Like,
But
nowhere
like, I
near
mean,
that.
but like, don't you have like some type of moral compass within you that like I'm not gonna do this
That's
because
what
I'm
she's
trying to clout
saying.
chase.
Like, yeah.
That's what I'm talking about.
it
People's
ain't even about
character.
People
Like,
don't. They
it
desperate.
ain't even
They
about
sell their
clout
soul.
chasing. It's about that's what, like she said, they selling their soul. They embarrassing themselves now. How many people
I
gonna
just
remember this
be,
in the next couple of years?
I don't understand that part. I ain't selling my
Ain't nobody gonna
soul.
care. Look at
Because common
what's her
sense
name?
ain't common.
Shakira Richardson. Look what she went
Right.
through.
I mean,
Yeah.
I mean,
Oh, they dogged her.
just for
She's
smoking.
stupid.
And
This,
now
that,
look
and
at
the
her.
third. Now look at her.
She
Oh,
just beat the #1 track star in the goddamn
yeah, just because she had
Olympics.
like some, yeah, just because
Come
she
on,
had
man.
something in her
When it
system.
comes to
Yeah.
this social media stuff, like
Hmm.
this video I
It's
was
just
in this lady
You're
saying,
saying,
right.
like,
Yeah.
don't
gonna
worship the
become.
praise people give you on social media. But the
Mhm.
same praise they give you will be the same mouth they
Uh,
use to
exactly
cancel
that
you or
part.
dog you. So when people bigging
Hmm.
you up, you can't let it get to your head, man, because people
You
will
gotta
switch up on
always
your
stay
mind.
humble because
Yeah.
how you can get so high, just how you can get, you can come down just as
Come
far.
down.
So
Yeah.
humble
And the world
yourself.
loves to cancel you. You know, our culture love to cancel you. So first chance they get,
Exactly.
they gonna
They
cancel
love to
Like
cancel. Cancel
like what's
culture.
Quickness too.
what's his
They cancel
name?
everybody for dumb shit. I'm like, okay, you just canceling people just because like that's why they felt. Like they be canceling people over dumb shit sometimes too. People who should
That would have hate
listen.
come in at though.
So
That
do
would
y'all
have hate
think
Yeah,
come
Will
in.
Smith
Jump.
come back? You know, after his
Man, get the
slight
fuck out of here, Keisha. I ain't talking about fucking Will Smith.
Man, what's the old boy
Will
name
Smith
that
gonna make a
everybody thinks
major
that
Will
he is?
comeback, bro.
Smith is being
He about to make a
abused.
major comeback. I promise you that.
Abused.
Y'all know who
You know I don't
Orlando
like
Bloom is?
Jada. Orlando, yeah, we don't. You know Orlando Bloom.
Oh, he
You
exposed.
said Orlando. You talking the one that was talking about that Bow Wow gave him that ooka booka booga.
Oh Lord G.
Yo,
Like
I
all the
guarantee.
like you know a lot of
guarantee.
them be going through stuff like it's a couple of people like Disney and stuff that people starting to come out about them how the things they got to do just to become famous and
Yep.
Yeah.
it goes on into your
Bro,
adulthood like
Yeah,
look
like
at
that's like this. Yep. I know what you're
like
talking
look
about.
at
Like
How
this little.
that Pooh's been underground for 15, 20 years.
yo, I believe Orlando Bloom, he speaking some truth on some of that.
It's
Like,
He ain't
nah,
definitely
he
Orlando
lying about
lying.
Brown.
Yo,
I hope
Orlando
that's
Brown.
Orlando
I
Brown.
said
bad.
Bloom.
My bad, you got me
Thought
saying,
it
but
made
yeah,
blue.
Orlando Brown. Like I
Brown.
believe that shit real because
Oh,
drugs
the
bringing
guy.
it.
That's so
Them drugs
Raven
bringing up
guy.
the memories, bro.
He
Yeah.
said the ooka booga booga boo. Yeah.
That's
He
so
was
Raven. That's the
like he
future
was.
I can see. That's like, or that guy. That's
It's
so
a
Raven. That him.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's
That
what you're talking about.
nigga. He got some stuff going on, y'all. But that's cute. He got some
Nah, I
stuff
don't think
going.
Yeah, but that's
But I think he's
he
real.
telling the truth.
He real. He's telling the truth. Yeah.
Like you see, Raven ain't speak up on nothing that he was saying about her.
Look,
So she
Raven is
knows,
married
like,
with
he
her
was gonna
wife, and
keep
Raven
going.
said, "I ain't got nothing to say about nothing. I'm married with my
Right?
white wife, and I'm
Raven thinks she's
happy."
a white woman.
You see exactly.
So
Man.
we're
So
not even gonna go there. I'm so
and
sick of these people. What's that girl name the other day? They said, oh my God, DMX dad. What's her name?
Stacey Dash,
Oh, Stacey's dead.
Yo,
Can we
Stacey
talk
Dash.
about her?
Yo,
Dash.
did y'all see the
She just
picture of
found
her?
out that he
Wait,
died.
hold up.
That lady
Did y'all
is
see
so
the video? Did y'all see the video?
Leave David Dash
yes,
cousin
I saw the
alone,
video.
y'all. Leave David Dash cousin alone.
She look
He looking
terrible.
like Michael Jackson these days.
Stop it. We don't talk
It
about
was
Michael
worse
over
than that.
here.
Okay.
The comment
That is a
section
call
went
the
crazy
Q804.
on
I
Stacey
ain't
Dash.
gonna talk about Michael. I ain't gonna talk about Michael.
Man.
Talk to me, Britt.
Did y'all see the
Stacey knew
comments,
about
though?
that shit, man.
somebody was like, oh, Stacey Dash gonna lose her shit when she found out Jesus died for our sins.
Somebody told him y'all can't get mad at her because I was saying when Nelson Mandela died, but he was alive when I thought he was dead.
Yes, listen, I'm sorry. I thought Nelson Mandela was dead for a long time, but no, he was alive. He was alive. Listen, he was alive. I'm not even making fun of people because I thought he was dead for the longest too. No, he was alive.
Who?
Nelson Mandela.
Oh yeah.
Don't even get me started on South Africa. I'm not doing this with y'all. I thought he was dead too. When he finally, I'm like, oh, Winnie. I was like, oh, Winnie. Oh, I'm like, oh, I thought he was already dead. But no, I'm like, oh, you're not dead. Yes. The Nelson Mandela effect. That that Nelson Mandela effect is real, man. That's all I have to say.
So you telling me that's what Stacey Dash had, bro?
They switching it up. They know that we seen that stuff who's love, man.
See,
I really thought that man was dead.
You're probably just confusing him with Muhammad Ali and Parkinson's. That's all you.
No, stop it, Brittany. No, I was not.
Muhammad Ali died.
Yeah, he died.
Cut it out. Cut it out.
What? Oh my God! I can't believe it.
No.
Hey.
All right, Aaron, what's the next topic?
All right, the next topic is black culture trash?
Yeah.
Don't.
Oh my God!
Oh! This is interesting. Explain.
Yes.
You know why I say that? Not all black culture is trash, but what they put us in today makes it trash. Like how it's coming up every year is making this shit trash. How people turn themselves out. It's so easy for us to kill each other and it's cool, but when it comes to a white person doing it, we be ready to goddamn go head over heels just to make everything seem bigger than what it is. When goddamn Tootie just killed Bebop down the street the other day and shit. And we was all for it. I mean, we said our goodbyes and everything was cool. But other than that, ain't nobody out here having marches and stuff because the black man killing the black man. Like, it's just, this culture is whack. Like, it's certain stuff I don't like about it. Like, the past 2 weekends, I've been working this security job out in the country with a whole bunch of white people. Man, them white people so goddamn nice. Like, they'll do anything to make sure you feel okay or comfortable where you at. When you can go to a whole cookout or anything with a bunch of black people, motherfuckers be looking at you like, all right, now what the hell this nigga doing here? Like, who is this nigga? Like, people try to make you uncomfortable more than they'll make you comfortable.
I think that's self-hate, though. I think that
what is black culture? Like,
that's what I was saying. What it show is not black culture to me. Like, black culture is the barter system. Black culture is women empowerment, male elevation. We've adapted so many of Massa's ways that we consider it black culture. And it's like, I call it coonery, okay? I call it a bunch of coonery, you know what I mean? Because it's like, it's self-hate. I can't, and we were just talking about this, week before last on the show? I could kill 17 black people, but then I'd be scared to kill a Chinese man. Like, that's self-hatred. It doesn't even make sense. Wow. Like, you know what I mean? It's like, come on now. Like, if you a killer or you ain't. You can't call yourself a killer. You just killing black folk, you know? So I just feel like I think society has made black culture trash. Like Mike was saying, the way they present it to us is trash, but not the black culture I think about. Not my waist beads and my dashikis and
that's the good part.
We're beauty.
Like,
we're the real beauty. Yeah, like I think black culture
natural hair and stuff like that.
When taught correctly, like these girls out here, this young and they, finessing and twerking at 12 on videos. That's not black culture to me. That's
But
just
why
loose.
is it all not? Because why is it all not? It's all black. So why is that not black culture?
Because we're the only thing that they put the race in front of. Black on black crime, but you can go into like a trailer park and it's only white people and they're gonna kill each other. Or
no, but I feel like you can't put a certain level of like upper echelon black and the ratchet black, just like you can't put high sophisticated whites in the trailer park trash. All of them, they all white. That's all white culture, just like
Ain't
it's
no
all black
upper
culture.
echelon black.
About-
You black.
yeah,
You black.
about-
Them motherfuckers just be faking like, yeah, I got aunts and stuff. They be acting bougie as hell, but they
I feel
ghetto
like
as a
stuff is a
motherfucker. Like,
trend. I feel like, because let's be
Right.
honest, we're mostly well-rounded people. Like, I don't
Mhm.
care. Even the most gangster people, they kind of like they don't listen to country music when they by themselves,
right.
or gospel music. I know I do. Katy Perry, me baby. So it's like I think that people are ashamed to say that. Hey, I'm multifaceted. I'm just one way. Of course, if I'm running away with the homegirls, I know how to. You know what I mean?
Switch it up.
But I also
Let me
gotta
tell yeah, exactly. You got to
I gotta
learn how
get
to switch it
around
up. You got to code switch
Right.
all the time. I'm sorry to
I
be
go to work
black in this.
and
Yep, gotta be black to be black in America. You better learn how to code switch. Switch it
hey
up.
there, Jenny. Hey there, Bob. How you doing today?
Yeah, exactly. How you doing today? Hello.
Get around my niggas like,
Hello.
"Shut your ass up."
Yes, and see, you guys. Okay, y'all, listen to this. Okay, I'm gonna ask y'all a question. My daughter. Okay, she don't like black men yet. Okay, even though I be telling her, I'm like, you raised by a black man. Your daddy a black man. She only like white men and Asian men. And but I realized
at least do she like Asian?
she like look we all about the Asian Asian culture over here, but like to be like to be black in America, I had to teach her stuff. She asked me, she said, well, why? She said, well, Tyler Creator said when he was on Larry King that nigger, that word nigger, it's just a word. It don't mean a big deal. I said, Tyler Creator's stupid. And she looked at me. I said, he's stupid. That word nigger, not nigga. She was like, so why we use that? I said, nigga and nigger is two separate things. So how would y'all explain that to y'all children? Or do you feel that we ain't supposed to use it at all? Like, how would you explain it to your child? Because I had to explain that to her.
I don't hear too many people say
nigger and nigga.
You go out and get a whip and then beat that child in the back like a slave. And tell them
That part. Exactly. That part. You can't never tell me that nigger don't mean nothing to you. You dumb as fuck if you gonna say that living in America. Nigger means something. White people use that to oppress us.
That's no.
I was out in the country.
So it's just a word. It's just a word.
Nigga is just a word.
No, it's not just a word.
Nigga, not nigger.
Nigga, yeah, nigga. Exactly, nigger is not just a word. Exactly, that's how I feel. It's not just a word. Like, what's up, nigga? I said we try to. I told her. I said black people are fucking cool. I said black people are cool, and white people want to sit there and try to take our power away. We try to take our power back by saying nigga. That like we're fucking cool. We're fucking cool as fuck, y'all. I don't know if y'all realize that shit.
You know how I think you should approach it. I feel like you should get the why behind it. Right? Get the why behind she feels like that. It's not so much because she has the right to just like white.
It won't even hurt. She was just asking me a question. She just asked me a question because she has no.
Like her like little black boys, like find out what's that there. You know what I'm saying?
I be trying to find that out. I'm like, she love her uncle. She love her uncle. She love her daddy. She love her granddad. I'm like, what is going on? Why you don't like little black boys? I'm dead serious. I'm like trying to figure it out. I'm like, why you don't like black boys? I'm like, you can like whoever you want to like. I don't care. But you always should still like your own. Like you should look at somebody and just like yourself.
Right.
That's
I think that's each his own, whatever people choose to do. But me personally, I wouldn't see myself going outside my race.
I can't do it no more. I used to think I could. I can't do it no more.
They can't use
hell no. I
don't feel like
hell no.
Trash.
No, they're not trash.
You know what I mean?
No.
Like categorized as one.
Keisha, what you
Pretty
say?
They're not. No.
Hold on,
No.
You
Keisha,
heard me,
Ivory.
Keisha. My sister used to say, if they can't use your comb, don't bring them home.
Man,
My mom used to say, I want my grandchildren. Look, my mom used to tell me, I want my grandchildren to look like me. My mom used to say that. I want my grandchildren to look like me. She used to tell me that. I want my grandkids to look like me. That's what my mom used to say, tell to me. That's what she used to say.
But Shannon, I got a question. When you
Okay.
ask her why does she only like that type, what is her response?
I don't know. I said, well, you are raised like we got these beautiful black genes around here. It's so you can love whoever you want to love. Like if she's in, like she loved being black. Look, she wanted to wear her hair natural. So I'm like, okay, what's going on? But it's like there's nothing wrong with that. I'm like, you like a little black boy yet? No. Okay.
Do you think
Has she had an experience with the?
that's
with
what
the
I was
little
gonna
black boy?
say. Depending on her age, she might have had
I
an
mean,
experience.
I want to say it might not even be that because I believe she does have experience with. I mean, not experience. She's young, like she just hit middle school. So what I think is more of what's entertaining her. Like it's what she's watching. It's like that type of stuff.
That's
so
it.
She's into a
That
lot
part
of anime
that makes sense.
and stuff like
She
that.
like
Yes.
K-pop. She like K-pop.
She's in the BTS.
Yeah, she do like K-pop. Don't make fun of. Don't make.
Anime, all the anime.
She do.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
So I don't.
But like I was into stuff like that, but I still love a black man. Like I still love the black man. Like you can be into that and still.
It could be the little boys, black boys that she's seeing. She don't like their behavior.
Yeah,
But she's friends with them. She's friends with them. Like she's like Chanel.
I want to date you. I could be your friend. Don't mean I want to date you. I got a lot of homeboys I love to death. They ain't shit. I would never date them. Okay?
But little boys.
They my dog. They my dog.
Little boys like
Hold up.
to pick on them. So maybe she had an experience with like a little black boy that maybe she liked or something, picked on her or something, and so now
Right.
So I'm
That's her
thinking of
defense.
Yeah. Right. I just be trying to figure stuff out. I'm just trying to figure it out. I'm like, okay. Ain't nothing I can do, but like whoever you bring home, make sure they love you. That's all I care about.
That's right.
Like, make sure they love you and treat you right.
Sometimes
Whoever you bring home.
in our ways and miss out on something.
Yeah, and like I'm not gonna ever get stuck in my ways when it comes to my child. I'm always gonna be open, So yeah, I'll just be trying to figure it out. Thank y'all for listening.
It's
thinking about P Valley. Y'all seen
Thank you.
P Valley?
Same
That
people.
girl had P Valley, where that girl had that white savior and he beat her ass every day.
Look, y'all.
Oh hell no! Hell no!
I seen one episode.
Don't do that.
Of the first season.
I haven't seen P Valley
My
at all.
best friend is so
I didn't
mad that
watch
we
it.
cannot talk about the show because I've only literally seen the first
Yeah,
episode.
You
Valley,
want to talk
that
about
show with the,
black culture? That's black culture because that's
Yeah.
all P Valley the fuck is.
Mercedes, you watch that show, don't
Somebody
you?
else said, I've heard
Yeah,
that.
that's Mercedes. Mercedes loves this show.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I wouldn't
somebody,
say P Valley
somebody
is
else said the
black
same
culture,
thing
though.
you said. That
Hold
is
on.
black culture.
Hold on, Mercedes. What you say?
I wouldn't say P Valley is representative of all black culture. It's just a segment of black culture is so wide and expansive. It's reflective of Mississippi type in the South type
Southern
of
black
culture.
culture. Okay.
Yeah, but it's not like we're not a monolith. We're all like varied and we all come from different backgrounds. We're just not all the same. I think black culture is so wide and expansive. That's such a very broad question. Is black culture trash? That question is so broad because what context? Like you could be talking about anything, education, colorism, relationships, power dynamics. I mean, that question is just so broad. I don't think it's trash necessarily, but black culture to me could be very different from each and every one of you. And it seems like it is, but it's not bad. No one's right or wrong. It just is what it is to you. We don't have to fit in this like fishbowl. I feel like sometimes we get so stuck in like how we need to present ourselves to the world.
Yeah.
Or how the world sees how we should present ourselves to the world. Fuck all that. Do what you want to do. If you want to listen to K-pop or whatever, you do you.
Yeah.
My coworker like a few months ago was talking about something. He was like, He was like, I love black people. I listen to rap music. I was like, what does that even mean? You sound so
Like
dumb
I know
right now.
black people that don't listen to rap music.
So it's like that. So I think sometimes for like people that are not black, they assume that certain parts of culture that are very popular, like hip hop or what have you, sometimes reflects who we are.
And it's
But
not.
it's like, or like Housewives reflects how we all act. That's not accurate.
Right.
You
So that's
know,
what I
We're
mean.
the
So
only culture. I wouldn't say we're the only culture, but we're the primary culture that constantly gets put into this bowl of like, this is who you should be. Anything
But
outside of that is like, not
and
black
we're
people.
also the most accepting culture too.
Yep.
You know, it's
Yep.
like
We're also the most accepting.
but
And
that's
the most
exactly
we are.
We're also the most accepting. We accept everybody in. Come on in. Come
But
on
nobody
in. Like we
accepts
accept that part.
yeah.
Y'all
So
see
that-
that TikTok with the little white girl that
Say it
got her
again?
hair braided? The TikTok with the little white girl. She was talking to her mom and she was like, well, I like their hair and I would love to get my hair like that, but I know I can't. And the whole comment section, they were just like, oh my God, bring her and she's invited to the cookout type shit. And some
and that
lady
really
in her
pisses
We are
me
not
off.
a fad. We are not a fad. We are not something
Oh,
like you can put up on a
God,
shelf.
because
We're not doll babies.
Yeah.
But some black lady in her city, I want to say it was like maybe Memphis, did her hair, and then as soon as she did her hair, the black culture turned on the black lady. They were praising this white girl for wanting to get her hair done, but as soon as she got it done, they was like, sis, why did you do that? Blah, 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 blah. Like, I can't believe you just went out and braided this white girl hair.
And this is why I'm coming at, with the question: is black culture trash? Because we're divided amongst our own culture. When I look at every other culture, they're not even divided like this. Like we're divided. Nope. We're so against each other more than we're against what's the real problem. And that because no other culture is like that. The Chinese culture, if something go down, look what happened.
Nope.
Look what happened.
Exactly. They all come together. Latino people, they come together. Yep. We don't come together.
Arrogance, and I think that self-hate. I'm telling you, it's self-hate.
It is self-hate.
A lot of times,
but self-hate comes from where? White people, though. I'm sorry. Look at your history. I'm sorry.
About myself that I didn't realize until recent years. You see what I'm saying? It's like because we're taught, we really don't realize how much self-hate that we are taught. Don't like your hair, had it.
Yep.
Like,
don't wear locks. Like you don't do this, that. Yep.
Let's back when froze out. We'd have some people that liked us and watched us, but some people they're not pretty enough on there, or you know what I mean, they're too natural. And it's like, why I can't just wear my little fro when it's, you know what I'm saying, pushy, because culturally I'm gonna be pushed away about it. We gotta have a certain image. We have to keep ourselves up a certain way. And so I just feel like the self-hatred, when we start loving ourselves, everybody feel like, oh, because I'm fly and I got this. No, I love me. No, you're masking hurt. We use a lot of substances too. We use a lot of substance where we mask the real issues. And I think that until we start getting really serious into Black mental health, realizing that it's okay to cry, it's okay to be triggered, it's okay to
have love. Amen.
You know what I mean? I just think that once we love ourselves enough as a culture, then we'll be better. And plus, let's be real, a lot of other cultures have stricter laws too. You know what I'm saying? So it's
different
like,
countries. Yep.
Culturally, we free. You know what I mean? It's like over there, they ain't playing that shit. So yeah, you're gonna stick together because you won't. You might get chopped off, your head chopped off if you don't. You know, stick together, you know what I mean? So
that's I love you.
I love you too, Shay.
But look at the people you got that's hurting our Black culture. Like, man, everybody love Power and P-Valley and all that shit. When all that shit portray us to look bad, it's always about drugs, sex, money,
drugs,
Mike, you are speaking my language. That's how I be feeling too. I get tired of watching drug dealer shows. Thank you. Me too. I agree with you. I'm like, you don't watch Power? No, because it's gonna be the same thing. A drug dealer, he gonna die or be in jail. Like, that's how it's gonna end. That's how it's gonna end. Right. That's why it's going to end. You're going to die or be in jail. And so that's not inspiring to me. I don't want to watch that shit. I know too many people who've died or been in jail. I experienced stuff when it comes to drugs and stuff. It's not cute to me. It's nothing funny or cute about it, especially how it's affected our Black community, especially in the 80s. I'm an 80s baby. Everybody in my family has been through like drug addiction or like different type of things. It's nothing cute about that shit. How it destroy households and shit. It's not cute. It's not cute. I don't want to see it. I don't want to see it. No. And then like I'm like people in my family are getting older, and I feel like they're getting shit because like of drug use and shit they went through because they were doing that type of shit. Like it's nothing cute about it. It's nothing cute or funny about it. I don't want to watch it. I don't want to watch it because like
I'm not gonna sit here and lie and say I don't watch some of them, but I do. I can't because I ain't gonna lie and say I don't.
I watch Power.
Now you so right, Shannon, because it's times like if I'm watching TV and I feel like I watch too much like true crime.
It's a time and place for everything.
Some motivation to watch.
Yeah,
because you are what you feed your spirit. So
yes,
I definitely agree with that. Like. We do, like someone said, desensitizing it, and our aunts, uncles, siblings, children, with their grown-up addicts and the prostitutes and the drug dealers that's doing all this time in jail, but we keep glorifying it. And
yeah, it's something to glorify.
And we have to be aware of who is putting it out there for us to watch. We're desensitized.
That part.
And who is actually allowing us to make these continuously and put this out for us to watch. Because it's not our people. Yeah, our people may be writing the story, but our people aren't putting it out there for everybody to see.
Yeah, and then you know what I do like, and I like to watch my little ratchet stuff and like have fun. What's her name? Lisa. Y'all know who I'm talking about. Keisha and Mercedes. Yes. That I like her new show. It's like rap. Like yes, I like it. I'm like yes, But it's like I like it. I like the way it's written. Like, it's like, okay, it's okay to do certain things, but like they're still trying to aspire to do something. Like I'm just watching like even like what's the other show that's in Baltimore? Like I never watched that show because like it just shows you like how The Wire. Yeah, I never watched that.
That was a good show.
I never watched it.
Yeah, The Wire was a good show.
I never watched it, man.
I never watched it.
But I like what Mercedes said though. She was saying how it's like, it is what it is, kind of sort of like you're gonna have the good, you're gonna have the bad. Because you just said Issa Rae, and that made me think of the other black show. I don't know if y'all ever seen Black Lady Sketch Comedy Show. That is such a very entertaining, heartfelt, women empowerment,
right? Like
black culture. So it's like not all black culture is trash, but I do feel like sometimes it's very overwhelming.
It can be. I agree.
We're trend. We don't realize we're trendsetters because we want to follow a trend.
That's why I told Ava, black people are cool. We're cool. We're cool. We're fucking cool. We are fucking cool.
Forget that.
She just don't see it yet, but she don't see it.
Everyone.
She see it. No, she sees it. She sees that black people are cool. Now, what she got with black men? I think she do. Why do you think I want to wear my hair natural? I want to do this and that. She sees that black people are fucking cool. When Ava was growing up,
women are cool.
That part, you know what? That's what it is. Okay, y'all look.
Diverse either.
And you're not exactly. But I'm like, in my family, we're always about cultural diversity. Yeah. that's not out the norm for us. It'd be out the norm for other black people because we are so diverse. That ain't no issue with us. Listen, still love your blackness, my love. Live in it. I'm like, live in it. You're my black princess. I'm your black queen. That's what I tell her. I'm your black queen. And she always laughs at me because I am her black queen. You are my black princess. You're going to love who you are because you come from a strong stock. Okay? People came before us.
Maybe you're validating her now and see you're setting her up for success. You know what I'm saying? You're validating her now. And a lot of kids don't get that validation at home. And so
I validate her.
From somewhere else. Like I remember my kids, my kids, oh my God. So we used to live in the projects, right? So they'd be like, they was like 4 or 5 years old. And like they might be on the porch and like some kids picking on me, like, fuck them kids. And they're like, Mommy, why did you say that? I'm like, yeah, fuck them kids. Because I know in the generation.
Fuck them kids. Yup, I'm sorry.
We grew up worried about what everybody thought about us in our generation.
Yeah.
It was that generation that really cared. We were so, unvalidated in a lot of ways, and
we were.
And it's not saying nothing against our parents and their parents, but they grew up in a time where talking and like my kids, we have an open policy. The same way I check my kids, they check me. You get what I'm saying? So it's like I couldn't have did that shit back then. Hell no. So it's like I've been telling my kids, fuck them kids a long time. Cause like don't let nobody, my daughter, 5th grade, mommy, they keep picking on my nappy hair. Then she got this. I said, fuck them kids. She got the 6th grade. Guess what, mommy? Everybody wearing puffballs. Exactly.
That part. My child been wearing puffballs before. It was like exactly that part.
Like they mad because they got LAPT. That's why I used to tell her. She be like, mommy, you talking about the kids. Yes, I can. We need to normalize talking about children.
I'm all about communication. Like, look, it's open communication over here. I was raised that way too. Thank God I was raised that way because I didn't realize a lot of people were not raised with open and talking. Look, I be talking too much sometimes.
I introduced.
I got a question.
It was kind of like a,
Go ahead, Britt.
So I don't know how long we got, but because I feel like this is about to open a can of worms, maybe. But I don't know.
Oh, here you go, Brittany.
This is intentional.
Do you think that your daughter may want to be with another culture man because she doesn't have like a positive affirmation of a black man?
Nope. That's the thing she does. Me and her dad not together. Yeah, I could call George right now. I'm like, come get Ava. He'll come get her. She could call her dad. He'll come get her. He's not here every day. And I grew, when we did split up, Brittany, that was something that really, really affected me because I grew up in a household with a father. And, I realized you can be divorced and you can.
What y'all went through might have had some kind of play in that.
I tried to
just that alone, but like men in black men in general. They're not as cool as us. Sorry, guys. Y'all are not as cool as us. Like.
And that's what I'm getting at. Hold on.
Yeah.
Because our black culture is being portrayed so badly in everything that we got going on, like our rappers, our men, everything on TV, on everything, and that's what I'm getting at. Like, is black? Like, I'm not saying black culture trash because I live it. I'm a black man trying to fix it. I don't know anybody else, but in my family, I'm trying to fix it. But that's what I'm getting at. So we're being portrayed as the worst of the worst. We no good. We can't work. We can't do this. We can't do that. Even our black women.
Are y'all frozen?
I don't know.
For a minute I was. It's gonna come back, Sadie.
Hello.
I was for a minute. It's gonna come back, Sadie.
I can see myself.
That's because everybody wants to be right now, Aaron. Nobody wants to get to the bottom of it. Men want to be right, women want to be right. So it's like, no, it's the men, it's the women, it's the men, it's the women. You know what I mean? It's like, no, y'all sound like
it's like, it's like, like. In the end, like I did, with me, like when I felt, with me, I got a big mouth. I would talk to George like, listen, you need to be over here, be more present. Like you need to do this and that. And like Keisha's even said, like, why you feel like you got to guide him? Because if I don't guide him, who the hell else gonna guide him when it comes to my child? Like, I feel like you teach people how to treat you. And so even like this, like I still be having to teach him about or say certain things about stuff when it comes to our daughter. And because I don't want you to be like a trash ass father, like, like it's I still be guiding people still.
A black woman now.
Yeah, I can't lie, Shan. I'd be a damn lie if I told you I don't police my baby daddy, because I do.
Yeah, hey, thank you. You're supposed to. Why you not supposed to? Like, that's my child. That's my child. That's my child.
And be a different person.
I feel differently about that. Because right now, me and my ex-husband, we split custody of the kids. He gets them 6 months out the year, and I get them 6 months out the year. And that
you're amazing.
It was very hard for me to do at the beginning, but I had to realize he is the father. He is their parent. Like I cannot control what he does with the kids when they're with him because he is a father. Like he's a good father. He does what he does. He has his flaws. I have my flaws. We both bump heads when it comes to disciplining the kids. But at the end of the day, I know that he wants to protect them kids and he wants to take care of them kids. So,
and that's what it.
And that's what
I'm good with the out of sight, out of mind. Like when, like they was with them for the summer. I told them kids, I don't give a damn. Y'all ain't got nothing to eat. I don't give a damn. You know what I'm saying? It had been 4 years. My kids ain't been away from me in 4 years. Okay? I didn't give a damn. They ate, slept, stayed up to 9. I don't give a damn. Just don't think y'all coming back here doing that. When they was little, used to be the problem. I had them raised a certain way, and then they go to their daddy house and come back and have me fucked up.
That's hard. Like that's happened to me too. Like you come back from your daddy house, you closing doors and shit.
But just don't come back bad. Yeah, do what you want. Shit, y'all want to sit up, eat cotton candy, and snort sugar packets? It's not my business.
That's how I feel too. Look, that's your daddy. I respect it, but don't be coming over here. Look, she came back home one time for being a week, and she closing doors. I said, "We don't close no doors over here. Why is the door closed? Who closing doors?"
I will say this though.
I don't care, but like if we,
I don't care either because I respect it and I know he loves her, and that's what I always say. He loved his daughter. George might be a lot of shit, but he loved that little girl over there. He would go to the fire through her.
I think that's what makes us tolerate, because like I want to punch my baby in the face all the time, but I cannot say he don't love his kids. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
I can't say that.
And we also have to give them that opportunity to step up and be good fathers.
Exactly.
Like,
yeah.
tell them what to do to be a good father, then they're gonna just, they're gonna become that ancient dad. You know what I'm saying? If we give them that opportunity,
but see,
then they have no choice but to step up. You know what I'm saying? So that's the only choice that I had to.
Because like to him, like. You're right, and you're right to have that. But I'm like, I just realized the Ava I be dealing with is a different Ava that he deal with. That's all I have to say. Because Ava's an angel.
And she's different with everybody. That's how cute.
Yes, just so different.
My kids are more expressive with me, and that's why I had to explain to them. That was my only issue. It's like my kids will come out with a stroll saying, "Mommy, I don't like this about you, this about you, this about you." But then y'all write me a whole speech about everything you don't like about your father. But when you see him, it's like, "Hey, Dad, you're the best. I have no problem."
Oh, nothing. Hey, Dad. Yes, Daddy. Oh, Daddy, you're like, how was middle school, Ava? It's fine. It's fine.
Tell your daddy you said he won't shit. Because that's what you told me about your daddy.
That's me. I'm like, oh, it's fine when you talk to your daddy, but mommy, I don't like middle school.
That's the only thing I don't like, and I don't think that's fair.
But
it's not fair.
That's
the villain when the cat, the kids see y'all got 6 months on, 6 months off.
It ain't fair. So I'm like, you get the good Ava.
Both of y'all good on that. That's great. I wish my baby daddy would do that shit. I offer my baby daddy
it took a long time.
A while back.
It won't
overnight.
Go ahead,
but that's and like me and my shit, me and you can start back talking after 3 years. So I get it. Like we go on these things where we hate each other. It is okay. He know I'm dysfunctional. I know he's dysfunctional. But what you're not gonna do is play with my kids. So whatever
you don't play with my kids.
Pictures of my children. Some things are extreme. Like KJ stand up to 8 o'clock in the morning. I don't give a damn about that. I don't care. But like if it's like someone's think they're gonna be verbally abusive to my kid, or you got a girlfriend, you need to check that bitch. Nah,
check that bitch.
It can be two different, but everybody's situation. I done had to, slap shit out a couple of bitches. So that's what I'm saying. Like keep your bitch in check. Be good. As long as your bitch in check, I don't give a damn what happens. You know what I mean? Just keep the bitch in check.
Britt, what were you about to say?
Oh, I was gonna say, like, even at my great age of 33, like, my mom can still tell. Like now, my parents separated. I just left going to see my dad. My job is in North Carolina. My dad is in North Carolina. Of course, I'm gonna, take some time to go see him. My mom called me on the way here. So where you was at your daddy's house? That's your best friend now. I'm like, girl, no.
Act like that. That's you with your daddy, girl. What's your daddy doing? What's your daddy doing, Brittany? That nigga ain't doing shit. No, Brittany. Everybody ain't like that. Stop it. Stop it. Everybody. Stop it, Brittany.
It's the war of the co-parenting is hard, right? Because
what you doing?
Like their daddy know one thing about it. I'ma always have his back because I gotta have his best interest. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly.
Because if he's not successful, then I'm not setting my kids up for success.
Yeah.
Exactly. Exactly.
I can say what I want, but ain't nobody else finna say nothing to them. Ain't nobody else finna say nothing to my baby daddy. Like, nah.
I don't really care. Like, I mean, if my family say something, they can say whatever they want because they're gonna say it for a reason. I don't really care about that part. But
I mean,
yeah,
the people that been around the experience. I mean, like, if I see he's in a relationship getting bruised, I'm gonna speak up.
That ain't not look up, girl. That we ain't even like next subject. Aaron, what's the next subject? We ain't even talking about relationships. What's the next subject? What's the next subject, Aaron? Next subject, please.
I'm being messy, y'all. I'm being messy.
I ain't been doing that with relationships and shit with men. I ain't doing that. No, you ain't being messy. You made perfect sense.
Y'all funny.
Next part.
Ja. Charleston White, Smeekstone Stitching.
Shouldn't have cramps again. My period is what I'm suggesting. Oh gosh.
Before we start, I hate this motherfucker. I hate Charleston. Man, dude
Is this the nigga that be snitching on everybody?
Man, he be snitching on everybody. He just
who is this person?
Are we supposed
Charleston
to be
White?
I thought we supposed to be listening to the video.
He ain't got the volume up on it yet.
We can't hear it.
So this man gets on all these platforms and he not snitching. What he telling people is, what's the harm in it? What is the harm in it? Like, I'm a citizen.
Snitching?
Yeah, like that's what he's saying. What's the harm in snitching?
He's not snitching because he's a citizen.
Yeah. So, but the community, that's what I mean by is the black community trash. The community is they coming after him for trying to protect this community. They coming after him for just speaking the truth in his community and how he see it. Yeah,
but he a gangster at the end of the day.
Yeah, but he's saying the same thing everybody else say. They be mad when he be talking about fuck this dead person and that dead person. But these the same people that make songs about smoking dead people.
Like making these songs saying, hey, yo, I don't give a fuck about your kid. I don't give a fuck about your son or your dead. Like they, but these are dudes who we praising. They the big time rappers. They setting up all the hits and all that shit. Yeah, these are allegations or whatever, but they've been collecting this shit for 10 years and y'all been posting this shit on Instagram, dog. Yeah. That's trash, bro. That is trash culture. No, not him.
Not him.
Not him.
He's trash. He's trash too.
I mean,
I like a lot of his stuff. I ain't gonna cap you, Jack. I think it's funny as hell.
I'm gonna be honest, Mike. I do think he a little hyper, you know what I'm saying, a little, you know what I'm saying, on both sides of the fence with the whole thing, because he come from one side, but do we give him a second chance? He did his time. He went to jail.
Can people not change?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
We get mad when black culture stays ignorant, but when people try to grow, we criticize them for growth. Yeah, that's why we'll never grow.
He's not doing that. He's doing it for clout. Ain't nobody give a fuck about that nigga 5 years ago. Don't nobody care about what he talk about now, because today tomorrow his ass could be gone, just like goddamn Vaughn is the person he be talking to,
but
talking about everybody else.
That everybody
else
nobody's
doing,
mad
he
at
doing
nobody else but Charleston White, and I think that's
and that's what I'm saying. So if the message wasn't coming from him, it ain't gonna get heard. It ain't gonna get blown up because the message is coming from him. Now it's getting criticized. So I'm like, it's culture trash because we can't even fix our own fucking problems, bro.
Exactly.
Like we can't. Like if somebody, he fucked up. He made some decisions, but he's speaking on the truth. Maybe the shit he would have did wouldn't have happened if somebody would have snitched on him.
Yep, he lived it. He
lived
the life.
So it's like so he's seeing kids killing each other, but because the older folks who hold down the I ain't gonna snitch on this nigga rule, he like come on, bro. Like you seeing this shit happening in the streets, but you don't want to talk. But then you go back and you go to the same people that you want to help you and say, hey, can y'all fix this in our community? No, bro, fix it yourself.
Hey, chill out.
Yeah, and that's why I said the hypocrisy comes in, because I'm like this. If Mama Jinx is 97 want to call on all the drug dealers on the corner, she is not a snitch. That is Mama Jinx. That's a citizen. That she ain't got nothing to do with that. Now, if you just roll with me to go slide on a nigga and then you tell on me, I got a problem with your ass. You get what I'm saying?
Definitely a problem.
That's snitching. I got a problem because we just did the same shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Like, nigga, you asked me to ride for real.
That's
But
a
if I
difference.
want to elevate and
That's
change,
a difference.
it is a difference. Miss Jenkins got the right to tell on every drug dealer on the corner.
Exactly. Miss Jenkins ain't doing right. She ain't doing the shit that the drug dealers are doing. Yep.
Exactly.
Who is this nigga being? Is it Charles? Whatever.
Charles
White.
So is he Miss Jenkins or is he the nigga riding out?
I like it, that part. I'm trying to figure.
But that's what I don't get about him.
He was the guy riding out, and now he Miss Jenkins. So
you can't do that. No. What?
Exactly.
He changed his life.
He ain't changed his life around.
He did.
Because he's sitting there talking about stuff that don't got nothing to do with his life.
But he's
and it's
actually
crazy
out here building up our
people,
communities.
Who?
He got resource centers. Like, he's helping the kids with, like, you know what I'm saying?
My God, nope.
I'm just being real. Let's keep it a band. He is actually helping his community.
I mean, so that's all cool and stuff.
But he is helping the community.
He's still a gangster.
He a snitch. Just say it.
He's still a snitch.
He a snitch because he was a gangster.
Like the thing he did with what's that boy name? Like Soldier Boy. The thing he did with Soldier Boy. You sat there and you antagonized that man. Then when he finally see you face to face, now you don't want to be gangster no more. Now you want to mace the man when he just wanted to come confront you about something.
That was gangster macing his ass. Yeah, what?
Man,
you gonna get the fuck about me? Yeah.
He ain't even touch him. He just went to him to talk to him, and that man got.
He said it was on site when he seen him. So he sprayed his ass. But then you got other videos where he in a crowd with 100 niggas and ain't nobody doing shit. And he got the strap on him. He like, anybody move, your ass getting blown away and niggas ain't jump. So, I mean, I seen that video of Charles White.
And again, that's where he's from. Because I bet you he ain't going out goddamn. He ain't going out Chicago acting like that. I bet you he.
That's where he from. That mean where he from? Some bitches. You telling me there's some bitches then? Because where we from, you ain't pulling up on a nigga like that.
Right? He come out here. He ain't doing nothing.
About a crime rate high.
Yeah, exactly. He go to certain places. He not doing that. He doing that just because he can hide behind this door and that door and not got to worry about that motherfucker all the way over there in another state.
So if we're gonna cancel Charles White, then you gotta cancel Quando Rondo because he just dropped his flag.
I don't like that nigga.
I'm just saying. Quando Rondo just denounced his flag, so he's the new Charleston White.
Yeah, he stink too.
He
trying to get out the game. They told him you can't get out there. You can't get out of this.
You see what Mike doing right, Aaron? It's a cycle. Mike is a part of the damn cycle, man.
That's what I'm trying to figure out. And that's what I'm trying to figure out. Like,
that want black people to change, but hate that we ignorant. But they don't want to stay there.
I want to change. You feel me?
You don't want to change, you be changed. You're a snitch. You're a rat.
I ain't snitching on nobody. It ain't got nothing to do with me. I'm not the nigga riding the car. Or I'm not Miss Goddamn Janice down the street.
All right, exactly. So
I'm Mike sitting in the crib.
Too. So you said she's snitching too.
Who? She snitching too?
That's not snitching because Miss Jenkins ain't got no pack.
No, Miss
Jenkins is telling.
She ain't snitching. She's just trying to keep her community safe. That's just like the stuff we going on with us in semi-pro right now. Like, you got niggas that's out here doing shit they wouldn't do on a regular day basis with guns and stupid shit. Like, niggas just be doing the most.
I feel
and like people be trying to protect their family for real.
And that's what I'm saying. So I feel like
I can understand.
I get what perspective you coming from, right? Especially like I understand what you saying, but I can't go with it all the way because when I lived in the Jacks and something happened, the police asked what happened. I'm not telling them.
I don't know.
You know what I mean? So I feel you. Because I'm not a detective.
All depends on the environment where you at. Like
black man serves prison time, goes to jail, actually rehabilitates itself and wants
Do you
to
feel like jail? I'm sorry. You said jail and rehabilitation. Does jail rehabilitate
Hell no.
anybody? No. Okay. Okay. That part.
Not the way it's set up.
Okay.
Rehabilitated.
Okay. I'm sorry. Okay.
Yeah, you do get some people that come out and get on the straight and narrow.
I know they be like, I don't want to go back. Yeah.
But no, the
It'd be the
process
fear
is
of
not
going back.
rehabilitation.
Yeah.
It'd be the fear of going back.
Yeah,
I can
it depends
understand.
on how much time they sat down there.
The process
That's what I'm
is
saying.
not rehabilitation.
Yeah, the
but-
process, no
The
rehabilitation in that
fear. I feel like it's a fear going. Yeah.
It's a
Well, no,
fear
it's
not going
fucked
back.
up because I got to argue with somebody. I was on the news.
They're like people in jail for dumb shit. Like it's fucked up.
And she was basically like, "Yeah, I think all of them should die up there," and I'm like, "Well, I don't think we should lock anybody up at that point because you can't lock a person up and justify treating them like shit after they're locked up because that's the point you lock them up. You know what I mean? So it's like you can't justify. People want you to take prisoners and treat them like trash. But what makes you any better than a prisoner? You know what I mean? So it's like they're a human being, and just like the next person, I think we got too much power over people's lives, and how we assess it, because we want a second chance.
You got some people in prison that live better than people that's on the outside.
Exactly, and got better hearts. You know what I mean?
Hearts, everything. Some people be in prison for stuff they ain't even do.
Yeah.
Something that's just so minor, like. Right now, Henrico is trash. They're locking anybody up for anything and everything. If they can get their hands on you, you are going down. Like, they trying to do anything. And when you look at it, it's majority of, they say they all about the drugs and the weapons, but man, you can go out here and spit on the sidewalk right now, and Henrico gonna pull you over, and they gonna come up with something to be like, you know what, he ain't spit. This motherfucker just hit somebody and want nobody around. But now, once you get down there, it's your word against his. Like,
yeah, I agree with that. Because I got locked up for the first time at 32. I'm 35, and
I got locked up for the first time at 30.
Never was in the system. So I'm a grown ass woman, 32, because I got a warrant out for my arrest for failure to appear from something that I never knew about. Nobody sent me a capus. I'm just riding. I got my llama on the back. I done got locked up with the construction boots on. It was a lot. You know what I mean? They had to get a black nigga signature. They just wanted my thumb. They just wanted. They just had to have me.
They gotta have you.
That's how I feel about it. Cause I'm like, damn. When I commit crime, now I got to be careful.
You gotta be careful. Like, I'm 30, and the same thing happened to me. I'm looking like, God damn, it takes me 30 years.
I'm too old to be getting out there.
To just get in trouble for something so
dumb.
Stupid,
that shit pissed me off
bad. I don't even want to say y'all lucky, but I feel like y'all got luckier than me because I got hit up when I was in high school. I'm coming across the bridge, the bridge just coming from school. I'm coming from school. And they pulled me over to say, hey, tail light out. Boom. Now they got my prints and everything. And because I didn't go, I went to college. I went to college the very next week after I got pulled over because I didn't show up for court. Look, you feel me? As soon as I got back home on break, they locked me up. I got pulled over. I got pulled over in my stepfather's car. He had a Cadillac. It's like, oh, you driving a nice car. That's how I feel like they pulled me over because of that. It's like they didn't like you young driving this Cadillac. I'm like, the dude told me this. I'm like, really? And then it was like, well, we got a warrant out for your arrest. You're gonna have to call somebody to come get the car. I'm like, really? This is my stepfather's car. He come to the scene. He was like, yo, this is my car. He good. I told him he could drive it. What's going on? He was like, no, we got a warrant out for his arrest. You got to go in. I'm like, what the hell did I do, bro?
That's how it be.
What the fuck did I do?
You looking like, man, what?
And now I'm in the system. I'm like, yo, what the fuck?
Right.
I personally think that's better than 32. I mean, I almost skated on them, is what I'm saying.
Bro, you know how hard it was for me to find a job after that shit, bro? You know how hard it was? Do you know how hard it was for me to find a job, my nigga?
Do you know how much crime I committed and never got caught? Like,
Right, that's how I feel.
That's why
And I ain't gonna lie. And that
I'm
was
just
my
being
karma.
real. I feel like I should have a cooler charge. I feel like my charge should be more gangster than what it is. Like if you're gonna fingerprint me, dude, I should be in here for like.
You should have robbed the bank for all of that.
Exactly.
No,
That's
you
how
feel
I
me?
think. Yeah, I'm like shit. I should have just walked out with my cock out, hit the cop, spit on him, and everything. Like if I'm gonna be in here.
Y'all act like I ran from the police or some
Like,
shit.
damn, I didn't know I was on the run for a year.
You feel me? I didn't even know I was on the run.
I didn't. I really didn't
What the
know I was
fuck happened?
Right.
That's wild, y'all.
I really didn't. Nobody
No,
notified
this,
me.
hey, Britt,
And it's looking out of nothing.
this some inner city shit. Like me and D, we from the same area.
Yeah.
So, like dog, I'm talking about like and I remember this shit, bro. Dog, this shit fucked me up so bad, bro. Like I swear to God, bro, it took a long time for me to get out of the hole, like for real, like get out of the hole, bro. And
That's crazy.
and it was so crazy, bro, because like everything I tried, like I'm talking trying to get into school, no, trying to do this, no. I'm like, yo, bro, what the fuck? Like, how am I supposed to make it now?
Yeah.
Everything
I
y'all
right on North Avenue, man. On North Avenue in Alma.
Dog, I'm talking about coming across the James River Bridge. I'm like, yo, I'm like, cause at that time we moved to the south side. So I'm traveling from the south side to hit to north side to go to school.
Yeah.
And like me and both my brothers in the car. And them niggas looking at me like, yo, what the fuck? Like what he do? Like,
Nothing.
like we do. Dog,
It's easier to deal with the city than it is with these counties. So man, these counties, boy, they off the chain.
bro. I ain't never want to get locked up in the county, bro.
Oh,
I stayed out of Henrico for that very
It's
reason.
crazy because I have worse encounters with the city than I know it's unusual.
That's because that's what we
county
from,
be
D.
letting me slide. Like I'm talking about right after I got locked up for that.
Lucky.
I got pulled over for the same shit, and Henrico told me they counted it as my first offense. I supposed to had a felony and everything. Like I supposed to have been locked. I supposed to have served time for that charge. The judge in the city already told me if I get the same, I'm serving time this time because I'm a habitual offender. You feel what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But Henrico straight.
Stay stock.
You know what I'm saying? Pull me over, wrote me a ticket, said first offense. I'm like, my nigga. Thank you. Obviously, I ain't learned my lesson if I was in the same situation again.
Man, oh man. Woo. But look, hey, I appreciate y'all, man. I'm gonna probably wrap this jank up. We've been on here for almost 2 hours, yo. That's
Yeah,
what's up.
man.
That's what's up.
Yeah,
So,
man. I'm sorry I was late too, man. These,
oh no. It's whatever,
Little
man. Like I
rat.
said,
We docking your pay. We docking your pay.
every talking your
It's cool.
But look, we gonna, like I said, every Wednesday night, subscribe to the channel, Ivory and Whams. You know, hit the YouTube up and subscribe to the channel for me. And come back next Wednesday. We're gonna have some more topics. We're gonna have some more stuff to talk about. Miss D, Mike, you know, y'all was on here last week. I appreciate y'all jumping back on.
You know that?
And my wife, Miss Keisha, she But
Hey.
look, I appreciate y'all, man. I will see y'all next week. Thanks again, man.
All right, y'all. We
Thank you.
out.
Peace.